especially some of the young players at this Saints defense are playing and they've sort of come along this year. What stands out to you about this defense?
Yeah, I guess that the last couple games they look like they've been moving well. The secondary group is moving in sync, and they're playing some confident football, and then they're playing complementary football as a whole team right now. So, and watching the tape, I feel like they got some good veteran guys in there who know how to kind of direct the flow and make sure everybody's in the right spots. But I think we got some good veterans too, and we got some good stuff always on the offense. So it's going to be a good matchup.
Last year when you guys lost that close one to the Eagles, remember afterward you guys talked about we had our chances the next week. It feels like a theme this year on the handful of games you've lost. What do you take out of that you can apply this to practice or Sunday effect?
Yeah, I think that the positive note that we took away from last year and then the losses that we have this year is that it's not something that we're not capable of doing. It's the execution of coming down with a contested catch or blocking the right guy in the run assignment and close yardage football, being able to win the line of scrimmage and stuff like that. So it's not some exotic look that the defense has given us that we're not able to diagnose or dissect. So it's a confidence feeling in us and being like, man, the challenge is accepted and we're ready to make those plays. So it feels exciting.
When you saw a touchdown catch, do you see that as like business as usual, or is that even for you a little bit more stretching?
Yeah, the stretching, I think it was a good word for sure, 100%. Being like, man, it's something I feel like I say all the time. When Matthew puts the ball out there, he's going to put it in the one spot that we can get it. So being able to be there in that right spot and, man, using every ounce of my body to get there, it feels great. I mean, being able to execute in the red zone, that's something that we've been talking about, and being able to get in the red zone and then come away with 6 points, not only just kicking field goals. It's better when you get in the end zone, however it happens. So it felt great.
But when you're in the air and he's throwing it to that one spot, what's kind of, I know it's a split second kind of thing, but what's going through your mind as you see the trajectory where the ball is?
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, man, I definitely have a confidence in my ability to run fast, but I'm like, I don't think I'm that fast. That's why I'm like, I looked at that ball, I was like, alrighty then, here we go. It's kind of that quick moment of like, I'm going to be close, but it's going to take every ounce of my body to get there, and it definitely did. So. Definitely some bruises, but feel good. The first one of the year, and then obviously, like, man, when you have a one and a 2-play drive as an offense, I'm sure the linemen are excited about that one. But as somebody who's constantly having to run down the field, I'm like, man, that's a lot easier than having to go 10 plays at 95 yards.
You referenced a couple times this year last growing up during the game. Is that something you've dealt with your whole career, like before college?
Sorry, I'm not.
Like throwing up.
Oh, throwing up. Sorry, I thought you said growing up. I was like, yeah, I'm glad you see that too. I definitely, I'm like, everybody sees you growing up right before you got his eyes. I was like, yeah, thank you. I think that's a compliment. No, it's actually just started. It's kind of a last year thing. But I feel like, yeah, there have definitely been some things that I've changed in my game day to feel a little bit, I don't know if there's, like, I feel comfortable on game day, that's for sure. That's the best day of the week. But kind of calming some of those nerves and a mixture of what I eat as well.
Puka, as Thanksgiving approaches, what are you thankful for this holiday season?
One, I'm thankful for my mom. That's what I try to call as much as I can, and then my brothers. I come from a big family, and I think of my sister. I say my brothers, and I feel like they get all the glory of me talking about them. But my sister is, I feel like, just as much as a big brother to me as my older brothers were beating me up, but then also having that the other view and the perspective. So I'm thankful for my family.
Are there any holiday traditions?
Ooh, knee football somewhere on the carpet in the house. We find a way, whether it's on a little turf spot we had out in Las Vegas, or we marked out the pillows as the end zone, and everybody hopped down on your knee, so everybody's eligible to get hit. No, I'm being honest with you guys. Somebody told me we're in the NFC West, so. That's good to know, I guess. But I just, yeah, one day at a time is my mentality. I feel like I say that to you guys a lot, but then it's whatever game we have coming up on Sunday or whatever the day of the week it falls on.
I know you can't get into like super specifics with the plan or anything like that, but do you remember the first time you heard Stafford specifically adjust the pass protection? What that felt like to watch him maneuver things?
Ooh, I know it definitely grabbed my attention, being like, man, is there potentially something he's about to say to me? I know last year there was probably like a rush of emotions, being like, oh my gosh, so I know what's about to come out of his mouth next. Like whatever he's about to say is just going to change what I'm doing. But I guess it's a cool moment to see on the field, and being able to see the communication, and then the reassurance that he gives from the line, and then the reassurance that they give back to him, and being like, oh, they know exactly what he's talking about, and he's able to dictate and command what's going on. So I feel like I'm watching my mom tell my brothers to clean the house or something like that.
And I know that you played before NFL quarterback to this point, but just something that guys are really good friends with, NFL for him to be able to do as much as he is able to do, and to have that flexibility with Sean in your estimation?
I would definitely say there is a lot we put on Matthew Stafford's plate. I would. It's hard to speak for other places, but I know, especially with some young guys on our line of scrimmage right now. There's and even with the veteran guys, number 9 is telling everybody the best of his abilities, and making sure that everybody from our left tackle to our right tackle and everybody in the backfield is all on the same page. So it's hard to say if people are able to have the communication he does, because I'm sure I feel like he's drawing the whole play by himself.
What do you do all day waiting for a practice?
Ooh, I'm not a big football watcher, so I'll probably try to sleep as much as I can, and then I'm sure our nutritionist would love for me to eat some food out of the day of the game, so that would probably be in the game plan somewhere.
You don't watch football?
No, not really, not too often. I mean, I'll watch our tape, and if everybody's sitting down and watching the game, but if we're playing it, it'll just be like too much of a rush of emotions before I gotta have my game. So I'm not trying to give anybody else my energy. Gotta save it all up for whenever that kickoff is.